Good morning, you guys. Happy Monday. It is week 9. That means it is time to begin writing the final essay of the entire quarter. Congratulations. You guys started with a synthesis essay where you combined ideas from 2 different books and a documentary, and you use those sources to inspire your thesis statement or your main point. Then you moved on to your analysis essays, which you just submitted, where you wrote about pop culture artifacts from the Vietnam War era. And now you are going to write an argument essay, or you can think of it like an op-ed column piece. You're a journalist, you're writing an opinion piece, but it's informed by your own research. So to do this final writing project, you are going to go back to the op-ed piece that we read during week 1, and it's called How Studying the Vietnam War Helped Me Make Sense of the Trump Era in America. And I will remind you again that you kind of want to tune out the buzzword of Donald Trump and just focus on the actual point that author is trying to make, or points that the author is trying to make. Specifically, the idea that the past history of the Vietnam War has some kind of significance for understanding the era that we're living in today. Now, I want you guys to reflect on that article, reflect on everything that you've learned thus far, and write your own op-ed piece that makes some kind of relevant or useful statement for the people of today. So not just an argument rooted in the past, like should we have gone to that war or not, but something that is really relevant for the people of today and the things that we're living through. So you need to start this process by asking really good questions. Like I said, you'll revisit that article. You might also want to revisit your first impressions from week 1 and just do some general reflecting about everything that we have discovered thus far. And what we'll have as our kind of timeline for the week is that by Tuesday, you're going to post really whatever you want, but I would like there to be good questions in there. So actual questions written out, typed and whatnot. And this is your way of getting that conversation started. I think what I might want to explore is maybe, one of these 5 questions, or you can write a blurb and say, I'm kind of leaning in this direction. What if I, in my own op-ed, tried to tackle this subtopic? And try to get really specific. Once you read the prompts for the actual assignment, you'll get a more precise idea of what I'm looking for with these arguments. And you'll see that I use the word tiny. That op-ed writer that we read in week 1 was really broad and general and scratched the surface of what she wanted to say, but I want you guys to get down into the details. Okay, while you're doing that, Tuesday you're posting really whatever you want to just put some ideas out there to the group. Thursday you're replying to each other, trying to help each other sculpt these things. And then by Sunday, what you're going to do is you'll have made some decisions and completed some research, and you'll post an actual narrowed down idea with research. So other than like the thinking and writing and talking that should come rather naturally for you, the only learning task that you need to take on is you need to learn how to find sources in the library databases. And since that's a new skill or requirement on you guys, I'm trying to integrate that researching into this week so that you can just get it done and out of the way. And then next week you can focus on actually drafting the essay, which I believe you won't have an actual draft of it until next Tuesday. So this week is all about coming up with the idea and doing research. What will I be doing while you're doing that? Well, I just got a bunch of analysis essays in, and I will be clicking through slides and making comments and just reviewing those and giving you guys another opportunity to hear what are your strengths, what are the things you need to keep working on in terms of academic writing. As well, I have a handful of synthesis essay revisions that just came in. I'll be getting through those, providing the same stuff, like just where are you at? What's the last step that you can take in this argument essay to really grow and develop your writing while you're in English 101. There are some of you who really need to send me some revisions for the synthesis essay, and I don't have those yet. So do that ASAP, or send me an email just telling me what the update is and when you intend to get that done. It's a very busy week, probably for all of us. So bear with me. I'm trying to stay on top of emails, but I have meetings back to back all week. And that said, if you guys really want my assistance, I am always happy to meet with you via Zoom or to email back and forth with you, right? Like the worst thing that happens is I'm a little busy and it'll take me longer than usual to reply, but don't hesitate to communicate or collaborate with me on this. I'm really looking forward to your creativity and what you'll come up with. So to review, I just want to encourage you strongly to revisit your first post from the quarter, the first impressions, to reread the op-ed, and then to dig through this final prompt, the instructions, and chew on all of it. And even though I don't have very specific guidelines for Tuesday's post and exactly what should go into it, this is your chance for me to get an eye on your ideas, for each other to see some ideas. So the better, the more clarity and momentum you have there, the more that people can build on that by Thursday, and we can give you good advice to help you shape something that maybe you can even be excited writing and researching about by the time it comes around to Sunday. That's all. I hope you guys have an excellent week. I really do. And this is our last week before Thanksgiving, so that's kind of exciting. Try not to wear yourselves out if you're doing any kind of like prep or anything like that. Just pace yourselves and enjoy. Let's get started. Have a great week, you guys.